Welcome everyone. My name is Irin Sultana. I am presenting to this paper and I am honored to present my co-authors named Said Mustafi Mahin, MD Nasim Ferdowsi, Vijay Verma, Arun Salam Hare Krishna, and Naresh Chatri. So my paper ID is 35 and my paper title is ARTblock, Blockchain Integrated AI for Real-Time Transaction Authenticity, Verification and FinTech. So maintaining the integrity and safety for real-time transaction in fintech is one of the most pressing challenges facing the financial technologies sector today. So the rapid evolution of cyber threats and increasing complex fraud schemas make it abundantly clear that robust, trustworthy, and verification systems are needed more than ever before. So traditional methods, which mostly depends on centralized system, have significant shortcomings, such as creating single point of failure that can take down an entire network, opening up risk of data corruption and causing delays that undermine both users and financial. We'll move into our next slide, which is also introduction. And so I'll talk about AI, how AI help us to prepare this paper. So combining artificial intelligence and blockchain standards as a revolutionary step for transaction authenticity verification, making the process safer, more accurate, and vastly more efficient. AI brings advanced features such as anomaly detection, predictive analysis, um, and pattern recognition to the table, all of which are vital for identifying fraud and unauthorized transactions in real time. So AI systems, when plugged into a blockchain-driven environment, can autonomously analyze and validate transaction almost instantly, cutting out the manual delays, the system that plagued conventional verification process. So recent studies showed that merging blockchain and AI provides tremendous benefits. Decentralized AI and underpinned by blockchain significantly elevates cybersecurity by making all storage and processing of transaction data secure, transparent, and immutable. AI-powered blockchain systems set the stage for proactive autonomous verification, consistently containing and checking the reliability of real-time fintech transactions. We'll dive into literature review. So over the past decade, blockchain technology has become a cornerstone of innovation in the financial technology industry, delivering secure, transparent, and decentralized infrastructure for a wide range of use cases beyond cryptocurrency and fintech. So blockchain records has one a distributed ledger, ensuring transparency, seek integrity while dramatically reducing the risk of unauthorized changes. While tampering, researchers note that features like immutability, cryptocurrency, and consequences of driven record keeping make blockchain exceptionally resilient of evidence for blockchain effectiveness in reducing fraud and operational efficiency by enabling real-time audible transaction validation. So we'll dive into literature review again. So studies showed that the paper demonstrated a hybrid approach of blockchain and AI leads to improved reliability, transparency and transaction authenticity, enhanced trust and privacy in data management, increased speed and operational efficiency in real-time fintech financial systems, and obviously, remaining literature challenges address issue of scalability, interoperability, and between diverse systems and adherence to regular frameworks, signing one ongoing need for focused research on blockchain and integration in fintech. So now we'll talk about real-time transaction monitoring. So real-time transaction monitoring, in short term, we can call it RTTM, which is the centerpiece of ARTblock's approach of financial reliability and security. Our system architecture combines several tightly integrated components that work in harmony to assure authenticity and prevent fraud at the moment transaction occur. It all begins with the data collection layer, which gathers low latency transaction data from various points within a financial network. This information is the passed to the AI processing engine where advanced machine learning algorithms such as XGB, Boost, and random forest analyze the transaction pattern on the fly. The goal is here is rapid and accurate transaction uh, and rapid and accurate classification, identifying legitimate business as well as potential threat without delay. So here you can see a figure which we propose for RTTM system architecture. You can see how it starts from transaction sources, then data collection layer, then AI process engine, and obviously it then spread into two section: blockchain validation layer and alert management system, and finally the regulatory compliance mode. So it's a layered based system, and it's a very secure system which we searched. So again, we'll dive into real-time transaction monitoring, while what will show what really distinguishes ARTblock's real-time monitoring from older system. Its continuous end-to-end nature. Instead of relying on batch updates or periodic audits, our platform enables genuine, always one transaction verification. Transactions are checked, authenticated, and recorded in real time, making it possible to quickly spot and stop suspicious activity. That distributed decentralized blockchain architecture offers redundancy and resilience, protecting data integrity and enabling compliance with strict audit and regulatory requirements. Compared to traditional approaches, ARTblock offers higher adaptability through AI-driven decision making, reduced operational cost, and better data security, and the use of open standards for easier scaling and integration. These qualities position ARTblock as a fundamental solution for next generation financial networks, striving for seamless and real-time transaction security and transparency. So from the table, you can see how we compare traditional blockchain and with our blockchain. So in the left side, you can see the traditional method, and in the right side, you can see what we propose. So you can also see the feature and our secured AI-driven adaptability, real-time continuousness, and open standards. We'll dive into fraud detection and prevention section right now. So detecting and preventing fraud in financial transaction is an ongoing challenges with global losses rising early. So ARTblock tackles this with a multi-layered framework that combines the power of artificial intelligence and blockchain. At its core, the system employs several complementary detection techniques, starting with pattern recognition using machine learning models to spot unusual transaction behaviors in real time. These models analyze a vast streams of historical and live data, identifying outlier that diverge from expected norms. ARTblock supplements this with anomaly detection, employing satisfying analysis to flag entries and break predefined standards. The framework also incorporates behavioral biometrics and examining user interaction and access performed to catch potential account takeover, and supplies network analysis to find coordinated fraud attempted. So here Here, I showed the multi-layered fraud detection framework. From the image, you can see we showed a very hierarchical process and layered process there. So it's like 6 to 7 layered process which help us to prepare to protect our data from fraud to make sure fraud detection. So it's called a multi-layered. You can see how transaction data is streamed, then feature extraction, then again anomaly extraction, model train, enable decision, blockchain verification, then alert. So it's all about layered process. So here you can see how it helps us to make sure 90% of accuracy, and it's proactive, risk-based, continuous learning process and cross-institutional process. And this automation of regulatory compliance to ensure all transactions meet legal requirements. Despite advances, there is still gap. And the system of multi-layered and adaptive design allows it to resist wide variety of fraud schemas involved with emerging threats. So now I'll talk about cross-border transaction. And so you know what is cross-border. So the cross-border transactions are vital to the global economy and supporting international trade, remittance, and commerce between organizations in different countries. However, these transactions face significant challenges, including high fees, long processing times, security vulnerabilities, and a lack of transparency. For example, average bank fees for consumer cross-border payment often exceed 11%, and even business-to-business payments can be delayed for weeks, while incurring fees are around 1.5%. Such inefficiencies aren't just financial headaches, they lead to direct revenue losses. US e-commerce companies alone lost $3.8 billion in 2023 due to failures in cross-border payments. Additionally, remittance to low and middle-income countries topped $5 billion in recent years, making reliability and security in this domain a global concern. So we'll continue for cross-border transaction, and here I have added figure which shows security enhancements via blockchain integrated artificial intelligence AI for real-time transaction authenticities. So we use multi-factor authenticity such as PSD2, KYC, AML, and real-time transaction monitoring system integrated with blockchain help ART instantly identify and respond to suspicious cross-border activities. Data monitoring tools with ARTblock analyze transactional risk in real-time, forecast problems, and recommend risk and mitigate strategies for international transfer. ARTblocks improves in a cross-border transaction result in lower trade expenses, enhances delivery timelines, and regulatory compliance. Now I'll talk about security enhancement using ARTblock. So security stands as a core pillar of the ART platform, combining the strength of artificial intelligence and blockchain to address the ever-changing landscape of fintech threats. ARTblock leverages AI-driven insights to analyze transaction patterns, swiftly detecting anomalies, potential fraud, and unauthorized access. Each transaction, once verified, is immediately recorded on the distributed ledger, ensuring that all records are both transparent and tamper-proof. This layered architecture not only enables real-time verification and reduces the need for manual intervention, but also ensures operational continuity without bottlenecks of conventional solutions. On top of core verification, ARTblocks bring advanced security features that amplify protection across digital financial ecosystem. Multi-factor authentication is employed to secure user access, while end-to-end encryption safeguards sensitive data during transit and storage. So now we'll think about limitations, conclusion, and future scope. So yeah, we have some limitations. While ARTblock demonstrates significant improvements in fraud detection, efficiency, compliance, several limitations must be acknowledged. One primary challenge is scalability, especially for high frequency trading, where blockchains throughout and consensus mechanisms sometimes struggle to keep up the real-time demands, and interoperability remains another barrier. Integrating ARTblock into diverse financial institutions is complicated by legacy systems and property data standards, which often requires substantial resources and technical optimization. Additionally, there is the risk of denial of service attacks of attackers exploit the need for manual verification in low confidence situations. While ARTblock has achieved fraud detection rates exceeding 90% in simulated environment and has demonstrated impressive, but these results are largely based on controlled laboratory studies. So, real time industry scale developments are needed to fully validate the platform's scalability. So, ARTblocks brings together blockchain and artificial intelligence in robust multi-layered platform to protect against fraud, detect anomalies, and ensure traceability in financial transactions. By combining distributed ledger with machine learning models, ARTblock enables real-time data validation, increases transparency, and minimizes operational latency while enhancing trust in digital financial operations. So we have some future scope over here for our paper. Looking ahead, several promising directions can make ART even more effective. Future research should focus on further improving blockchain scalability, developing stronger standards, and ensuring smooth regulatory alignment worldwide. Technologically advancing forward, lightweight and energy efficient consent mechanism like proof of authentication on DAG models may help reduce latency, and data sets and retaining machine learning models to adapt to new fraud patterns will be critical for real world impact. Developing secure standard pipelines for financial data and enabling cooperative across institutions will strengthen ARTblock's capabilities. We have used so many references for our methodology, result section, introduction section, and throughout our papers. I have added some of references over here to respect all the authors' published papers. And thank you so much for your time and attention. I look forward to your question, comments, and opportunity to continue this discussion in the future. And thank you so much again.